So now that I'm normal and retired or trying to be, I meet these.
Wait, so are you or are you not?
I'm retired. Did it for 2 years, but no, I just have a regular desk job now. Okay. But now that I'm trying to date, not only like am I trying to be normal with them and not like treat them like a spicy creator would, but now I feel like, yes, somebody said I want to rebrand. Yeah, I want to rebrand. I'm not lying.
So have you wiped your socials clean, or have you changed up your social media? Like if I look at your social media now, would it read that?
My Twitter, yeah. My Twitter, my TikTok.
Hello, welcome in.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm doing. I was in the middle of stirring up my rotel in the oven. I'm like, she ain't gonna pick me. I'm about to eat real quick.
Yeah. Oh no, we came in between.
I ain't come for diet advice. Y'all want to see? I can't even switch. I ain't gonna switch the camera, but I was just saying, let me work. I'm waiting. Let me start this rotel in the oven real quick. My bad, y'all.
You're good. You're good. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, I consent.
Okay, what brings you up?
Well, I definitely got a lot of advice from the ladies in the comments, and of course, like everybody else, Ashley, I watch your lives too. Sorry, y'all, I'm like halfway ready. I know everybody say that. To be honest, my like advice is that I want is for dating, but it's kind of a unique situation. So, am I geeked over the food? Yeah, I'm hungry. I ate all day. So, I am newly like back on the scene to like date, and I feel like I keep meeting people that only want to date me based off of my career. And I don't want to say I have been a spicy creator. I'm a retired spicy creator. And I meet guys. Everything else is in progress, y'all. Like I have a regular job, 9-to-5 job, I have an office job.
Can you hold on?
Fashion, clothing, all of that,
Answer,
like makeup,
please.
all of that stuff.
I'm confused. I know I do this all the time, but Simple T, I need some clarity here. What the hell is a spicy creator?
Fans only model.
Oh, so we so we putting a woke term on that? You just a 304 hoe, or you was on OF, whatever's the case. You an internet girl, internet model. How about I thought that was the PC term. You a spicy creator. Oh, you know what? I know where this is going. Let us continue, please.
And she's confused because why? They don't want to date you, hun. They want to sleep with you. They probably saw your content and want you to do all those spicy things that you do on camera to them without them having to pay the little membership fee.
This is an old trap here. I'll get into it as the video goes on. Let us continue.
Things that I just love anyway. But yes, y'all, I'm a retiree. I'm 34. So over that.
Okay, but I'm sure, are you meeting these men offline so they don't know that you did like OF, I'm assuming, if that's what you're talking about. If you're not meeting them on the internet.
Some of them.
Oh, yeah. You're popular. You're very popular. So then you know.
No, I'm not that popular because if I was, I would be rich and I wouldn't need no advice. So
fair enough.
I'm not gonna say it was just a time in my life, but when I meet
you
people,
wouldn't retire.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be transparent about it or should I just lie and act like it never happened.
You don't have to.
But it's hard for me to do that when sometimes I meet people who already was like my subscribers.
That's what I was asking. That's why I said, if you don't tell them were you that popular where they would have seen you out and they're like, oh, that's the girl from such and such. I'm assuming you said you were more small profile. I don't know.
Ashley, listen. Y'all missing the point. They don't recognize you per se from your content. It's how you get down. Like, I'm sure you tried to wipe the internet clean, but you still dress the same. I'm sure you still provocatively clad when you moving around and on your other medias and all that. They could see the hoe on you. You could leave OF, but that don't mean the 304 left you. Like, y'all, you got it twisted. And she's saying, oh, they recognize you from the content. No, for her to go there, I don't care how down bad you are as a woman. For you to go to that route, like, that's got to be in you. You was a hoe before the OF. You was a 304 when you was in that life. That was your get down before you executed or you hit the blade or you did whatever you was doing. That's before the act. Because as a woman that's not a 304 or one of them types, if she was in that same situation, she gonna find another way to get her money. So for you to do that, to go down that route, like, we ain't gonna act like it was a temporary moment in time. No, this is you. This is what you are. And once men see that, whether they see your content or they see it on you, what you wear, how you act, how you carry yourself, it's no forgetting that. So yeah, you probably got the meets and they probably excited to see what this OnlyFans activity is all about. But ain't nobody trying to take you serious. And that's the fallacy. See, that's the old trick that they put on us in modern times. You could resurrect, like the word was rebrand. No, you can't. You can't rebrand. Once we seen it, you can't unsee it. At least back in the day, if grandma was on the blade or your mama had to go do something for some Christmas gifts and all that, it wasn't all over the internet. It wasn't for everybody to see, for pictures, and that don't go nowhere. You can't scrub everything off the internet. They did it in secret because they didn't want to be known to be doing stuff like that. So you want to be public, put yourself out there, public figure, a public 304, and now I want to take it back. Okay, you could try to take that back. Try to take yourself off the internet, and maybe they didn't see your content. Maybe they don't know. But your get down and your profile in life is going to say that's a 304. And that's what's getting you tripped up. They probably don't know your content per se, but you can look and tell and see, oh, she might be into da-da-da-da-da, or she's doing da-da-da-da. So all this rebranding, nah, how about don't go out like that? Don't present yourself like that to the public so you don't have to rebrand it later. That's my diatribe. I'll let y'all go from there. We can continue.
No.
Yeah, I'm in a small city. I'm in Wisconsin. It's a very small city. Chicago.
Okay.
But it's very small and everybody knows everything. And a lot of my subscribers was people that already wanted to date me before. I didn't give them a chance, and then COVID happened and I couldn't find work, and then it happened. So now that I'm normal and retired, or trying to be, I meet these.
Wait, so are you or are you not?
I'm retired.
Okay.
Trying to be normal.
Years, but no, I have a regular desk job now.
Okay.
And now that I'm trying to date, not only like am I trying to be normal with them and not like treat them like a spicy creator would, but now I feel like, yes, somebody said I want to rebrand. Yeah, I want to rebrand. I'm not lying.
So have you wiped your socials clean, or have you changed up your social media? Like, if I look at your social media now, would it read that?
My Twitter, yeah. My TikTok, yes. So, Instagram is a mixture, but
okay, so everything has to go. If you're completely rebranding, everything has to go. Every link, everything that alludes to that you do that, it has to go. They said scrub it. Yep.
But I don't post that anymore.
But you said Insta still kinda. It has to go.
Well, I still have subscribers.
Ho, is you dumb or slow? Because what? Like, okay, I get what Ashley's trying to say. Even though it's not gonna work, she's still not understanding. But I don't post that no more. It's still, whether she deletes it or not, it's still gonna be on the internet. But for the rebrand, you can't say that now we're selling ice cream. This is what the restaurant, we're an ice cream restaurant, but you got pieces laying around and stuff like that. You still got merchandise. You still got pieces on the menu and stuff like that. That's what she's saying about your Instagram. Like, you still got that provocative content on your Instagram, and you're confused about how do they know that I'm a a internet model. Why do they only want me for that? Because they can go to your Instagram and see it. Like you haven't disconnected yourself completely from that lifestyle. Even though, like you said, it's still gonna be on you because this is who you are, ma'am.
It's in you.
You're not a virtuous woman. This is the whole trying to become a virtuous woman. She's 34.
Trying hard.
She's trying to probably get married. I don't know if she got any kids or not, but it didn't hit her. Like during the pandemic, when she was in the house, okay, I need to make a little money. I ain't got no. Then fired me from my job or laid me off. I need to make some money, so I'm on the OnlyFans. I'm doing my little thing, and now I want to reinvent myself. Man, there's other ways to make money. When growing up, when we didn't have money, we would do little side gigs. We would cut grass, haul junk, pick up cans. Even if worse came to worse, pawn the TV. We don't need the TV. We need something to eat. Shoot. We sitting up here watching TV, but we ain't got nothing to eat. Okay. So there's other ways, but not once did my mom say, oh, you better get out there and sell it. Nah, we gonna sell some cans before we sell bodies. So, ma'am, get it together. Like you just can't change.
It's nothing to change.
Because this is who you are. Just embrace it. At this point, you're 34.
Or go do some corn, or go do something. You got to do it. She said something else that was key. I'm trying not to treat them like a spicy creator would. That's transactional. You're just there to get paid. You don't treat them like nothing. You don't care nothing about them. They're your little pay piggies, and they fund your lifestyle and all that. So you got to try to fight that. You're used to the transactional relationship. And all these dudes wanted to date me, but I wouldn't give them the time of day. So you think they're going to come date you now after you done went to OnlyFans and the internet and all over the world 5 years later, 5 years older, 5 years worth of more bodies to come back, and then they're going to want to date you now? Like, it's that Kim Kardashian. I'm telling you, we've been sold this lie that you can course correct and you can hold for X amount of time. And as long as you go wipe your internet, your page is clean, and you start dealing with one dude that you a sanctified woman and you a virtue now. That's nonsense. Again, the imagery will never go away. Once somebody see you as that, that's how they're going to treat you. So the best thing to do, there is no rebrand. You just labeled yourself hoe. Like, that's it. So either you lean into it or you don't do it in the first place. That's it. There's no coming back from that now. And she can't even do that right. Like, I want to do it, but I can't get away from it. Okay, the Twitter probably wasn't popping anyway. I think, what she said, what was the other one? TikTok? I don't even know whatever you're going to do on TikTok. But I guess the Instagram is where you had your most productivity and you was getting your most likes. So you're not going to change that. No, I can't change my Instagram. And you can't even get leave the activity that supposedly led you down the path. Again, you leave OnlyFans, but you still hoeing to a certain extent. So you might as well should have stood on OnlyFans. Embrace be what you are. I'm not knocking her for being promiscuous or being a 304 or anything. I'm knocking her for trying to course correct after she's put this out there and been in that lifestyle. You can't do that. Men, we don't accept that. No matter what they holler at you, they might even knock you down, take you in, deal with you, mess with you. They're going to always see you as that because that's how you presented yourself. There's no course correction. There's no rebranding with men. Sorry.
We're still following me from before on there. That's how I got them.
Okay, but you're not dating them. So we don't have to worry about them, right? But you're still removing everything.
Okay.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Cause she's not ready.
Well, I don't want to say that I'm not ready, but it's when I meet these men and they already have I feel like they already approached me still looking at me from how I was. No, I don't promote it anymore, guys. But they came from there, and if they see the change is there. But when I go on these dates, they ask these questions.
So why not date someone outside of your city? Maybe, they're saying relocate.
I can't afford that right now. I travel. I just can't afford to relocate.
Here's another one. See, there's another
I would
fallacy.
say
Let's
travel,
go back.
Traveling, relocating. If Wisconsin,
and I'm gonna date myself. Lower my older folk. Y'all know this. That used to be the 304's escape. That was her nirvana, to be able to move from whatever little county that she done slept with everybody in to another state, another county, city, somewhere where she can pretend that she's not like that, and she's the virtuous, and she's the woman in the house behind the door and don't come outside. They used to love that, right? That was the 304 dream, to get to move. All right, my name is Mud out here. I got to move to California now. If anybody even think about it, I could run the game and the scam on somebody out there and have him thinking I'm virtuous, because everybody that's local to me, they already know how I get down. Now, fast forward. Now they want to do that, but the internet, it's going to go wherever you go. You got a profile up there. You already was up there. You don't know who's seen that or who didn't see it. So now you could erase the profile, try to change the pictures up and all that. But somebody, they going to recognize you. You've been on there long enough. Somebody seen it. You might not have think somebody saw it, but somebody saw it. And it just goes, and you never know who know what. Now, when you put it all out there, when you live your life like that on the internet, now it could be anywhere in the world. So where you going to move? You're going to move to another planet, or what part of the world you going to move where they don't have internet? Where it's possibly you could be found out about your past. And even if they don't find you out, you know what you was doing, and you know what type of woman you are. So how are you going to escape yourself? Riddle me that move. That used to be the way. That was the way out. But that's not the way no more. Again, it's going to go back to what I said in the beginning. Don't put that out there. If you want to get down like that behind closed doors in private. And for those who know, they know. But if you're going to sell yourself and market yourself like that, there's no rebrand on the internet. Stop. Let us continue.
And it's small and you can't find anyone to date, or you are finding people who want to date you, but it's only for one thing, then I'm assuming it's either you date someone who's completely different, not that type of guy, someone completely different type of man, or you travel.
Okay.
That would be my suggestion.
Different man and different place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, people want to comment saying that they will accept the real me, but it always comes up, and I'm just trying to just move around from that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
and I'm not retired.
Play it off like they're accepting you for you, but then I feel like they just will want to conquer you. Like, look, I had her, I got her. Look, yeah, that girl.
How I feel.
That's what I feel is going to happen. Like they're going to say, "Oh, I like you," and it's not about that, and you can be you, and then they get what they want.
Now
and
your subconscious. See, that's it. Your like, subconscious.
Oh, I had her.
Yeah, I mean, so I can't date until I'm 50 now? Like, this the other thing. I guess everybody's saying just delete everything. And actually, you said delete everything too. But I knew going in that the possibility that it was on the internet forever is going to be there forever. When I went in, it's because I really needed
what are we doing now?
I did that with the expectation that it would come up. I guess I just don't want to do. I don't know what to do now that I actually want to date and be serious.
I say relocate. That would be your next option.
Help, baby.
Relocate. And also look at your analytics. What cities are most of the guys subscribed from? Avoid those cities.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm not on business. Everybody think, listen, y'all, I'm 34. I'm older. I have a real job now. And all my friends are engaged or have kids and settled down. And I just don't relate to them anymore. So that's not the reason why I want the change. I'm just older now.
Without a country.
A chapter in my life. But
okay.
That's the only question that I had. I'm just listening to all the other advice in the comments and all the other ladies. But thank you, Ashley. You're beautiful.
You're welcome. Thank you, Beauty. Have a good night, okay?
Thank you.
Wow. That's a toughie. You gotta move, girl, and you gotta remove everything. Everything must go.
There's a old saying, everywhere you go, there you are. You can't move away from the toxic and the problem when you the problem. You your own problem. Shorty just sat there and said, I knew it would be on the internet forever before I started. So what are we doing here right now? just embrace it. Yeah, I used to do that, whoop, or whatever. Move on. Now I don't want them to judge me, and they're gonna try to. You in your own head. You already put the images out. You probably inside. You was loose before the whatever. You was frisky, promiscuous, whatever word you want to insert before you actually hit the OF. So all this is null and void. It makes no difference where you put what you got on the internet and what you do, and that's already there. You're the problem. Like, you the 304. Just embrace it, man. Just go do some corn or something, man. That's I could tell her. I don't know what to tell her, to be honest with you. But it's really not even for her. She might not never see this video. It's for those who on that path, youngsters, people. Just don't put them images out there like that. Especially my sisters. Like, y'all think there's a redemption arc to this shit. It's not. It just ain't. That's it. I'm sorry. Like, you're not gonna Kim K your way out as you came into the game with 304 and notoriety, and then you're gonna try to pass over to us that you on the up and up now. Like, ain't nobody buying that. Like, it's already out. It's out there. You know, your character is gonna always be questionable when you've done things like that. And if that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. Like I said, I'm not trying to even knock her. I don't even knock 304s and all that. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. But this, you know, you want some other treatment, or you can't seem to distinguish, like, why they treating me like this and I want that. You can't. It's not going to work. When you put that out there, you're going to get that in return. You're going to get those responses. That's how the world going to see you. That's your imagery. That's what you attain to. You already collected and spent the money. Like, you was with it. Like, this is what the men especially gonna see you as. Now, women, y'all might have a whole different thing. Maybe as in a woman's mind, you could hold around for 10 years and turn it all on a new leaf. And I don't know. Maybe that is. But for men, there's no rebranding. Like, that's it. And whether they saw, again, I'm gonna go back. Now, they might not have never saw your content. Not at all. They probably don't know you've done it. Probably never would know you do it unless you told them. In with the content side. But your demeanor and probably how you present yourself, I didn't see her, but I could take a guess. She's probably running around scantily clad, don't want to have, cover up on internet. She got it, flaunting it, doing all that. So yeah, somebody would look at you and say, well, you look like a motherfucker on OnlyFans. I've said that, like, if you don't have OnlyFans, you playing the game wrong. We could kind of gauge where you slot yourself in at. And y'all women do the same thing to men too. But it's just another one of those cases. She's a younger sister at that, 34, but I don't know, kids or whatever's her situation. But come on now. Like, you got to be a little afflicted to go down them paths anyway. So yeah, changing your social media profile and retiring, OnlyFans retiree. Ain't that something? That ain't going to do nothing if inside you is a raging 304. And that's all I got to say about that, man. I'll turn it over to Queen before we close it out.
Yeah. OF has been around long enough that you can do it, make money, and then retire from it. That shouldn't even be a thing, but it is a thing, unfortunately. She chose her path, and she chose her path when she said she knew the consequences of it, and she still proceeded to do it. She knew how men would view her when they found out about the OF. And you still proceeded to go down the path. This is not like, oh, I was young, I was dumb, I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know how the consequences, where it would land me or nothing like that. The lady just said she knew the consequences and still chose that path. And now she doesn't want to have any type of accountability for the choices that she made. Now she wants to lie about it. Oh, when they ask me, and I don't know what to tell them. Like you said, just tell them. I mean, it's out there on the internet. They're going to find out about it. Just tell them, look, I was on OF, this type of content I do. I don't do it anymore. How you feel about that? Let him decide. Okay, I'm cool with it. Whoop, whoop. Or no, that's not going to be a no for me, big dog. And proceed. Like, I don't think it won't. There's going to be some guy that's going to probably deal with her. Probably some simp or whatnot. It'll be some guy. It's not gonna be the guy she wants, but it'll be some guy that'll deal with her. Ashley gave her the playbook. Like you said, that was the old school playbook, because I was gonna say Montana, where they ain't got no internet, be on a ranch, farm somewhere.
Your reputation reaches out there too.
But her saying that she don't want to do all of that is that you don't even want to make the moves to try to change your life. You want to keep that content on the internet, and then you don't want them to judge you for it. You got that on your Instagram. Did she delete the OF profile as well? Or can she log into it at any time? That would be a good question.
It's like the bat suit. Y'all retired, but it's still there.
Right.
Like George pushed the button and be right back on the blade again, huh?
I wish Ashley would have asked her that. Is it completely, not just the Instagram, is the OF deleted? Or can you log back into it? I mean, it would show steps that you maybe be trying to go in the right direction or whatnot. But it's like she don't even want to make the steps to go in the right direction. She want to be like
life. Like, it's what she do.
Right.
She was before that. That's all.
Yeah.
That is.
She don't even. So it doesn't even matter what Ashley tell her. Ashley could have had some grand plan or anything. It doesn't matter what anybody else tell her. She's not going to take those steps. She wanted to be able to do all of that. Men just accept it. Don't judge her. Don't call her a hoe. Call her a virtuous woman and all of that.
Yeah.
Without her having to do anything. Like a lot of these women don't want to have to do anything. Not just hoes or nothing.
Yeah.
But they don't want to have to do anything. You're not even doing anything that could rectify the situation. I don't know. That's because men are the ones that have to date her. And if men are saying, nah, that's a no, then that's what it is.
They'll date her, but serious, like I've seen this. I don't know if we can expound a little bit. We got a little time here, but I don't know if y'all seen this on the internet. I seen a woman. She said, if men don't like how we dress and how we carry ourselves, or whatever's the case, why they dating us or why they hollering at y'all? That's a simple question, and the answer is simple. Like the meat, like they'll smoke it, but they're not gonna take you serious. They'll indulge, they'll pick you up, fly you out, smack you up, whatever they're gonna do, they'll knock you down. They don't take you serious. Like, yeah, they don't. That's what they saying. Like maybe if you wasn't on that type of time, men would take you more serious. But that a lot of these women, to what I've understood, they don't understand between the sexual aspect of it and really like locking in or somebody making you a wife or building with you. Y'all act like y'all want that, but y'all don't know what that actually entails. You think because he'll sleep with you that means something. Like it's always been whores, it's always been harlots, prostitution. We know this. It's always been that. There's always a market for that. But if you want to be taken in that other light, in a serious light, you would have to. You can't be like that. Like men don't take that serious. It's just fun. Like, yeah, he'll hit it. Yeah, probably so. Why not? But he's not gonna take you serious because you running around like that. You want OF. You running around here and there. You on Instagram scantily clad. You run around with this guy, that guy. Whatever you doing, that's the cause for pause. You a stripper. You do corn. You do any of that. All that sex work or spicy creation, as I've learned today. All that falls into the same category. Men are just going to slot you where they see you as. And there's no coming back from that. Even if, to a certain extent, if you presented yourself virtuous, it might be harder for him to see you in the light of a harlot because he sees you virtuous. The rebrand is not there. He would have to really see that. But once he sees that, like that part, you on that type of time, then it is what it is. It's like, all right, well, this is fun time. I'm going to get my little 3 runs, take it to the Motel 6 or the Snooty Fox, and I'm out of here. Let the next sucker deal with it until he see it, or if he never see it, hopefully the gamble is to find the dude who don't see it or who's going to act like he looked past it. That's what they want. But that's not necessarily true too. Like, he might look past it, but it's still there. And again, whether he looked past it or not, it's still you. So he accepts you in your 304 ways, and he come home and you got another nigga in there. He did look past it, but look, everywhere you go, there you are. Like, come on, man, y'all got to get it together. Like, this is part of the reason, again, why we start doing this. Like, it's the messaging and what's being put out there. Like, somebody got to tell y'all the truth. And you can't be no 304 and just rebrand midstream and it's all good. We've seen Brittany Renner. We've seen Superhead. We've seen, there's so many examples. Like, we can keep on going. Black China and so forth and so on. You can't do that, man. It's just not going to work for you. Your brand is hoe. Your brand is 304, sex work and all that spicy creation. Stay with that. Lean into it. Go to the next level. You can't go back trying to walk it back and running fools. But I guess I'll close it with this. This was the most hilarious part. Ashley told the biddy to look at her analytics and find the city that has the most subscribers and move opposite to that. If that don't tell you everything you need to know, I don't know what will, man. Look, you guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree, if we were on base, off base. You know we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated, #1 here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of these bangers. We appreciate y'all for coming out this evening. We thank y'all. Love y'all. Y'all be safe. We catch y'all on the next.